So hello everyone. So today we talk about the first chapter of our class 11, that is from Science of Life. Okay, Science of Life. Science of Life means I also say life science. Okay, or we will say biology. Okay, I just write it here, biology. And this terminology I also discussed on the previous video, and this is the another revision video who are not seen the before video. Okay, so in this video today we talk about the life. Okay, today we talk about life. Life means any living things. Okay, life, living things. When we talk about the life, we always talk about the living things. Okay, life means, so here in this video we just discuss what is life, what is the meaning of the life, how you recognize that any objects or any organism have a life, right? Okay, so before we start the discussion, first we give an example, then we discuss. Okay, so when we think about the life, we always think different features, right? Suppose if any object, suppose this is an object, if this object have a life, that means it have different features which recognize that it have a life, right? So first feature is, I write it here, first feature is growth. This is a very important feature, growth. Growth means size. Okay, increasing size. If any object or if any organism have a growth, growth means it always increases its size. I have a growth. Yes, you have a growth. Yes, you have a growth. From the childhood you become adult. That means your size also increase, your height also increase. That means you have a life. This is a duster. This is the marker pen. It have a life. It have a growth. No sir. Today it is that is the size today. After 5 years, its size also same. That means it does not have any growth. It does not increase in size. It does not have the capacity to increase their size. That's why it is non-living, right? Clear? Okay. So what we understand? If any object, if any organism have a growth, it means it have a life. Okay? Okay. Next point is nutrition. Nutrition means taking food. If any object, if any organism likes to develop themselves, likes to their growth, that means they need nutrition. They have to taking food, then they get energy, then their size also increase, right? That means any object have an nutrition, having taking nutrition, then I just like to tell that that organism have a life, right? The cat also life, right? What we see in the environment, different dogs, cats, right? All are taking their food. That's why they increase their height. That means they are living. Okay, we are living, right? Okay. Third point is reproduction, right? This is a very important point. Reproduction. Reproduction means what? Example. Suppose I give you example. So what do you think? This is a marker pen. From that marker pen, new marker pen is formed or not? Not, because this marker pen don't have the capacity to reproduce a new marker pair. You have the capacity to reproduce a new you? Yes, because you are living. From the cow, new cow is formed. From the human, new human is formed. Right? Human baby. Tiger is a tiger baby. So next generation is formed. That means any living, if the object is, any organism is living, that means it can reproduce. It can deliver their new generations. That means they are living. So if any organism is living, that means they can reproduce themselves, right? Very good. Next point is locomotion. Locomotion, or we say movement. If any object likes to move from here or there, that means it have the life. I also move, you also move, anything also move, that is living. Right? Now you tell me, sir, plant does not move. The plant is living. Yes, their branches also living. Their branches can move. Right? That means that's why the plant is living. Okay? What is the fifth point? Think. Response. If any organism gets feedback to response, that means it have life. Right? In our body, something also present in our body that is called receptor. And if it have a receptor, it also have a opposite. It also effector which giving the feedback, right? So if you suppose this is duster, if you like to notch them, they get shocked? No. If they shocked, it have a life, right? You poke me, I just say ouch. That means I just gave you response. Give you response, right? So that's why I am living. So if any object, if any organism is living, that means it giving the response. Okay. Sixth point is evolution. Evolution means evolve, or we say change. Change themselves. If any object have a living, it can change during time. How? Suppose I am just here. Thus, I am just now young. After some years, I will be aged. That means I become changed because I have a life. Right? So if you have a life, you become changed after some time. If you are not living, you are not changed, you are just fixed. Suppose here the pen, here the marker pen, it is fixed. It does not have any error. Today looks like that. After some years, it looks like that. Same. That's means it is not living. If you are living, you become changed. You become evolved. Right? 7th point is excretion. Excretion means out of waste product. If you get all things from the environment, you also feedback it, and you get the feedback by excretion, right? All we taking input, right? Take food, anything, we have also output from our body. What we excrete from the output? Our waste products. So if any organism are living, that means they also get taking food, and they also removing their waste product. By which process? By excretion. Right? Okay. And last point is, I also say adaptation. Adaptation object is living, they can adapt themselves. Any environment. Adapted means what I say, just sacrifice themselves or properly manage themselves with the environment, with the nature. Right? Suppose there is a organism A. Okay, they also present in America. Okay, suppose type an organism which is live in America. Okay, and they tries to move on the another country. Suppose India. So here the weather is different, right? In the America weather is different and the India weather is also different. So how they manage? They like to adapt it. So you also see that in the winter season, different birds comes from the foreign to our India, right? So when they enters into India, they become die? No, they become adapted. Why they are adapted? Because they are living. They have the life, right? So these are the actual criteria features which recognize that this any object is live or not. So that's all for today.